Gardener. Clara. In the heart of Green Valley, where rolling hills met the embrace of a clear, winding river, there lived a gardener named Clara. Her hands, weathered by years of nurturing the soil, carried a quiet wisdom that spoke of a life intertwined with the rhythm of nature. Every morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of gold and pink, Clara would step into her garden with a sense of purpose. Her small cottage was surrounded by a symphony of colors. Roses of every shade, daisies reaching for the sun, and a tapestry of vibrant blossoms that seemed to dance in the morning breeze. Clara's fingers moved with a graceful familiarity as she tended to her garden. She spoke to each plant as if it were an old friend, coaxing it to grow and bloom. Her connection with the earth was palpable, an unspoken dialogue between gardener and garden that echoed through the valley. One particular morning, a young couple passing by the garden couldn't help but be drawn to the riot of colors and the fragrance that hung in the air. Intrigued, they approached Clara, who welcomed them with a warm smile. "Welcome, dearies. What brings you to my humble garden?" Clara inquired, her eyes twinkling with a knowing kindness. The couple explained that they were planning to start their own garden and were seeking advice. Clara's face lit up, and she invited them to join her in the garden. As they walked along the narrow paths, Clara shared the stories of each plant. The delicate roses that had weathered storms, the resilient sunflowers that turned toward the light, and the fragrant herbs that whispered tales of healing. Under Clara's guidance, the young couple learned the art of nurturing life from seed to bloom. They discovered the patience required to wait for the first tender shoots, the diligence needed to weed out the unnecessary, and the joy of witnessing the transformation of a tiny seed into a vibrant burst of life. Days turned into weeks, and the garden flourished under Clara's watchful care. The couple, now friends, found not only a mentor in Clara but a connection to the natural world that enriched their lives in unexpected ways. Clara, in turn, found joy in sharing her knowledge, knowing that the legacy of her garden would continue to grow and bloom through the hands of those she inspired. As seasons changed and years passed, Clara's garden became a beacon of beauty and wisdom in Green Valley. People from near and far sought Clara's guidance, and her cottage, surrounded by a sea of flowers, became a haven for those who wished to learn the art of gardening and, in doing so, discover the magic of nurturing life from the soil. And so, in the heart of Green Valley, Clara continued to tend to her garden, cultivating not just flowers but a community of green-thumbed enthusiasts who, like her, understood the profound connection between the gardener, the garden, and the timeless dance of nature.